Quarterfinal action continuing at the Hobart International for 2014 with Sam Stosur, the top seed, taking on the 8th seed, Bojana Jovanovski. Big match, good crowd in again at the Domain Tennis Centre. And looking forward to this one. Stosur's done it the hard way. Final set tiebreakers in both of her matches so far. Holds a winning record over Jovanovski. Their early meeting was back in 2011 on grass, and Stosur picked up a win there, 3-2. Jovanovski was pushed hard by Olivia Rogowska in the second round before winning the final set 6-love. There are the weather conditions. 23 degrees, that's what you want to see. 19 at the moment, almost 20. And a light breeze. Perfect conditions for tennis. And there's the Twitter handle. We just saw Alison Risk lose her match to Klara Zakopalova, but a good photo on Twitter from Alison Risk of her and the junior tournament directors. They've all had a good time this week ahead of the Australian Open next week. So the toss of the coin. So a 5-minute warm-up for the players. And while we've got the opportunity, let's find out a little bit more about these players before we get this match underway. Bojana Jovanovski reached the WTA Top 50 for the first time in 2013, winning the tournament in Tashkent and the $125,000 event in Ningbo. Plus, it reached the 4th round of the Australian Open and the quarterfinal of 2 other events on the WTA Tour. In the opening round, she scored a straight sets win over German Annika Beck and beat Australian Olivia Rogowska in 3 sets in the second round. Please welcome to centre court our 8th seed at the Hobart International from Serbia, Bojana Jovanovski. Samantha Stosur won 2 WTA singles titles in 2013 in Carlsbad and Osaka, and was runner-up in Moscow and the WTA Tournament of Champions, leading to a top 20 finish for the 5th straight year. Overall, she has 5 singles titles, including the 2011 US Open, and was runner-up at the French Open in 2010. Last week, Stosur represented Australia at the Hopman Cup. In the opening round, she had a 3-set win over qualifier Madison Brengel, and yesterday won through to the quarterfinals in a final set tiebreak. Please welcome back to centre court our top seed at the 2014 Hobart International from Queensland, Samantha Stosur. And our umpire for this match from Poland, Gabriela Zaloga.
2 minutes. One minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Hobart International, this quarter-final match will be the best of 3 tie-break sets. Bojana Jovanovski to the right of the table won the toss and chose to receive. Time.
So just about ready to get this quarter-final underway. Sam Stosur's done it the hard way. Tiebreaker 7-5 in the third set. Tiebreaker against Madison Brengle, the qualifier in the opening round, and then 9-7 against Mladenovic in the second round. But she's got through them. Playing good tennis. Another challenge today against Bojana Jovanovski.
Samantha Stosur to serve.
And away we go. The second quarter-final here at the Hobart International this afternoon. Sam, in her post-match interview on court yesterday, was asked about Bojana Jovanovski and the time that they actually played each other, and said she didn't remember the match. It was a little while ago now. Different surface. Mind you, Jovanovski is in career best form as well.
30-15.
Around the highest ranking of 34. Oh, great speed from Stosur around the courts. Really had to work hard from that point. You see being moved around the court. Throws in the short ball just to throw Jovanovski off her rhythm. Trying to go over the high part of the net. Couple of game points in the opening game of the match. And Stosur holds. Opening game of the match. Perfect conditions for tennis, as I mentioned. This is in the top half of the draw, with Stosur being the top seed. And the winner will play Klara Zakopalova in tomorrow's semi-final. Following this match, Monica Niculescu will play Estela Cabeza Candela to finish off the day session in terms of singles action. And then tonight, Gabin Muguruza will play Kirsten Flipkens.
Bojana Jovanovski to serve.
Good depth from Stosur. Suspect that she's going to win the power battle this afternoon. Just on the line. It's a good serve, that wide serve from Jovanovski. We saw Stosur use it a lot yesterday. Just an opportunity to take your opponent out of court. Well, that's the first double fault for the match, coming off a foot fault. Very deliberate where she places her foot, right next to the baseline. Too big. Break points for Stosur.
13-14.
You can see it on the replay, just overhitting. Only pressure from Stosur. She was hitting that forehand, Stosur, a little off balance, but the breeze picked up. Really dropped off at the start of the day from 11 o'clock. We're about 2 hours into the day now, so we'll pick up through the afternoon, making conditions a little trickier for the players. They've had plenty of experience playing in it this week already.
Game Jovanovski.
That's good from Jovanovski. That'll lift her confidence early on in this match.
1 game.
So having a break point and turning that around. And really impressed with the way Sam Stosur has served, not just in this tournament, but also at the Hopman Cup last week as well. Jovanovski will work really hard from the back of the court. Do a lot of counter punching today. Only on the defensive. Consistency will be the key. Getting plenty of balls back into play. That's the difference in power. Stosur putting a little extra on that forehand. For the past few days has made the end that Stosur is serving from. Player has the breeze. And very nice up the line from Jovanovski. Not enough on that from Stosur. She likes to kick that ball or slide the ball out wide. Just the one step across to finish off the point. Break point for Jovanovski. And gets the break. Unforced error from Stosur. Jovanovski, early break in the match, leading 2-1 in the opening sets. too short from Stosur. The slice backhand coming into play. 15 love for Jovanovski as Matt Richards wanders back up to the commentary position.
Thanks for having me, Pete. I don't think the conditions have been better all week. And the crowd have streamed in as well.
Jovanovski settled into the match now. Stosur an issue on that backhand side, particularly with the slice. It was an issue in yesterday's match as well. That's the power that Sam Stosur has to be able to overpower Jovanovski. Short ball, had plenty of time to get into position. She likes a bit of time just to get balanced. The ball away nicely. Nicely done from Stosur. Good adjustment from Jovanovski coming in forward.
She showed good speed there, Jovanovski, to get up to that. Obviously a little bit unlucky. Stosur's return, clipping the tape, and dutifully put up the line for the backhand passing winner.
And again, a little bit lucky twice, Stosur. Again, the speed from Jovanovski to be able to pick that ball up. And it's a last-minute adjustment, but again getting forward, but again too short. Breakback point for Stosur. Well, late call from the umpire. Ball looked to just dip at the last moment. Not enough. Gives you a good idea of the scrambling that Jovanovski's going to have to do, but also the consistency. Just keep those balls back into play.
Yeah, Stosur keeping up the aggression, looking to get this break back, but good hustle there from Jovanovski to save her first break point.
Really close to the baseline again. This time, Stosur having to come forward on that backhand. I suspect it's been a theme of the matches, certainly across this week, that short angled ball to the ad court, the backhand side, or left side of your screen as we look at it now, causes Stosur a few problems. Jovanovski game points. Would have been a great pickup anyway.
Yeah, great hand from Stosur there on that out ball. Stosur really peppering the forehand of Jovanovski early. I think we're starting to see a little bit of game plan. Obviously, her and coach Miles McClagan probably spoke about in the lead up to this match. Directing a lot of traffic to the forehand wing of Jovanovski.
advantage, Stosur.
Double faults. Hands the break back to Stosur. Back level, 2 games all in the opening sets. This quarter-final, the winner to play Klara Zakopalova in the semi-finals tomorrow. A wonderful day at the Domain Tennis Centre in Hobart. You can see the grandstand is packed. And hearing reports too, you'll be able to tell us a bit more about this, Matty, about ticket sales for the semi-finals and the final. And okay, close to selling out this place over the next couple of days.
Yeah, the hottest ticket in town currently, the Hobart International.
That's 2 goods. Favourite shot, Jovanovski's, that forehand cross court.
Love 15.
Yeah, very limited tickets available for the final on Saturday, and also for tomorrow's semi-finals. Mark Hanley and his team have done a great job of putting on a great event, but also keeping it very affordable for families here in Tasmania. And it's great that they've got our number 1 Aussie to get behind as well.
Yep, absolutely. Don't mind that play, though, from Stosur. Really flattening out the backhand up the line. Struggled a little bit with the slice on that side.
We're just a little bit late getting up to that short ball, Sam. Should be disappointed to miss out. Now in a little bit of trouble again at love 30.
Been in this situation plenty of times throughout this week and been able to surf away to trouble. It's been one of the, as I mentioned, I can't say it enough, been one of the real impressive things about Sam Stosur's game. 61% first serves into play, winning half the points. And smart play from Jovanovski. All the pace off the return, just dropped it into the corner. 2 more break points. A little bit unlucky. Jovanovski had a good play on that. Just trying to kick that ball up, Stosur. See Jovanovski playing that forehand up above shoulder height.
Yeah, the net court's been kind to Stosur so far this match.
It's been really helpful.
That does often turn. Normally evens itself out over the course of 3 sets.
And again, serving away out of trouble. It's a really smart serve.
Yeah, great kick serve wide there from Sam on the WTA Tour. Probably her and Serena Williams probably both the best kick serve to the second court. Really worked it well up high into Jovanovski's backhand.
Good again, though, from Jovanovski. Just going to be working the angles. Another break point. just missing. Love the intent, though, from Jovanovski. Seen it early stages, and keep the ball nice and deep, working the corners of the court.
Yeah, making Stosur work very hard for that point, defending side to side, but Sam digging in there nicely to save another break point.
Again, continues to fight. Under pressure business end of the final set yesterday. And again, got out of trouble. As I mentioned, she caught up with you straight after the match. And you asked her the question, or you made the point that everyone was on the edge of the seat. And a good line from Sam. Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat as well. Game point for Stosur. That's a good return from Jovanovski. No one taking the catch in the crowd, but again, Stosur just kicking that ball out wide, but Jovanovski playing so well.
Jovanovski
shoulder height.
She read that return well, really picked the slow kicker out wide and took that back in on the rise. Great depth on the return.
Oh, yes. Great depth again from Stosur. You can see it on the replay. The ball just drifting wide. Landing on the sideline, but continuing to drift. Forcing Jovanovski way out of court. Great anticipation. Getting the net. Game points. And she holds. Bit of a struggle, but Stosur got there on serve. 3-2, opening set of the quarterfinal.
Stosur leads 3 games to 2.
Great hold there from Queensland Sam Stosur, and the crowd continues to stream in on this change event. It's great to see here at the Domain Tennis Centre, and I don't think we'll be too far away from the stands being completely full. Sam utilised her forehand to great effect, getting out of trouble that game, and obviously does favour the forehand side when she can draw a short ball for the put away. So that was evident at Juice. Got Jovanovski well out of court and executed the short forehand when she did have the opportunity. So I think she'll continue to play aggressively throughout this match. Jovanovski, a great ball striker as well, so she doesn't want to let Bojana get too confident early in each of these points. Otherwise, Stosur's going to be doing a lot of running. But I think both players, Pete, would be quite happy with their start. Both players have settled very well. Shaping up to what could be another long encounter here on centre court. There's certainly been a lot of long matches for Sam this week. She mentioned in press yesterday, obviously, in the lead up to this match, she was already very happy to have, this is her 6th match of her singles campaign, and obviously great preparation leading into the Australian Open starting on Monday.
Absolutely. So on serve in this opening set.
Good use of the entire width of the court there from Jovanovski, drawing Stosur out of court with a good backhand cross-court angle.
Firing herself up again.
Yeah, Stosur disappointed with that. A lot slower second serve there from Jovanovski. Chance to put away a good forehand return, but just let it drop a little bit low.
Now it's better. Again, just flattening out that backhand up the line. It makes a difference. Traditionally, she may have decided to slice, just get back into the point. Really attacking play. It's good positive stuff from Stosur early on. Well, it must be this end. Jovanovski with a bit of luck going her way.
As we said, the net cord normally is quite fair to both players, so Jovanovski due a couple of errors courtesy of the net cord, and game point here to even things up at 3-all.
Again with the opportunity. Short ball dumped into the net. We're level again. 3 games all. 28 minutes on court. Second of our quarterfinals earlier today. Klara Zakopalova 6-4, 7-5 over Alison Risk. That's nicely done. Beautiful off forehand from Stosur up the middle of the court.
15 love.
Oh, nicely done again. There's been potential for that to be awkward. Nice return from Jovanovski. All she could do was throw up the high lob. A wonderful finish.
It looked as though Stosur were going to take the drive volley out of the air, but didn't matter in the end. Great forehand to finish the point. Backing up another great kick serve out wide.
Good power from Jovanovski.
30-15.
Seen that a couple of times early on in the match. Just that short ball overplaying. It's the attacking mindset, but still needs to be controlled.
Well done then from Stosur, peppering the forehand of Jovanovski again.
Yeah, but pick up the return really well, Jovanovski. Getting plenty of those back into play. Game point for 4-3. That's wonderful from Stosur. Beautiful cross-court backhand. She holds. We're on serve. 4-3 in this opening set.
Yeah, well held there from...
And Miles McLagan will be making an appearance out on court. Ready nice and early, Miles. Straight out of the stands.
It's very interesting. When Stosur was working with former coach David Taylor, they very rarely you'd see Taylor come onto court during the WTA events. Obviously, the on-court coaching rule at WTA Tour events not allowed at Grand Slam events, which are sanctioned by the ITF, but they are at WTA events, and something Stosur certainly taken advantage of a lot this week. And obviously, new coach and new year.
Yes, but I guess also the talking about ITF events, one time where it is very much allowed and encourages them Fed Cup. Well, the captain will be on the court, be able to give advice at the change of ends. But I don't mind it. Change of ends, it's not taking any extra time. A chance to sort of talk about tactics, and doesn't take away anything from the spectacle or the fact that the players are getting extra assistance there. And
I think a great innovation to the game, and I think where the rule does really work well is when the opposition player takes an injury timeout and the opposing player has the opportunity to bring a coach on the court.
So with new tennis balls, Bojana Jovanovski, 3-4 opening sets.
First new ball's getting a little bit faster off this bouncy domain tennis centre court.
Match 34 minutes old. So those are 1-1 on opening sets. Lost the first set of her opening match against Madison Bringle. That was in a tie break on the opening set yesterday, 6-4. Just playing off the back foot. A little off balance for that forehand. That easily put away. This is good from Stosur, showing that she's got plenty of confidence, really taking the game on.
Yeah, used the whole court well there, Sam, and something we've seen a lot of this week, Pete, and last week, for that matter, at the Hopman Cup, coming in to finish the point off well at net.
He'll take the unforced errors each time if the attack is positive.
Absolutely. Stosur looking to pull the trigger on that forehand up the line, just catching the ball a little bit late. Very much in this game though at 3-4, 30 all.
Trying for something a little bit different. Going with the off forehand. So just on the shot before though, another situation, the angle ball. Letting go the forehand up the line, didn't overplay it. Got it into a good position around the service line, forcing Jovanovski to reach. Game point for Jovanovski at 40-30. One thing we know about the Sam Stosur game, it's all about time and having time to set up And just the footwork that's required. So well getting into position for that forehand.
That's for service.
Oh, nicely done. That second serve, nothing on it from Jovanovski. You can see that Stosur was standing inside the court, but took a few extra steps. Break point again. Wonderful rally. Stosur's got the break. 5 games to 3 in this opening sets.
Yeah, high quality tennis there from Stosur, and
Just see the end of that point on the replay. Both players working side to side.
don't often see much emotion from Sam on court, but really happy to secure that break. And quick little fist pump to her Aussie supporters here on centre court.
Oh yes, finding her range now on that backhand side.
15 love.
Great backhand winner up the line, as we saw on replay. Held the ball well, executed while Jovanovski was out of court.
And again, 2 in a row. Up the line. And I like this. Early on, he was going with the slice. Much better. Good timing. 2 points away from the opening sets. Oh, it was a heck of a return from Jovanovski. Stosur digging it out. 3 set points for the top seed.
Yeah, great reflexes there and strength shown by Stosur to dig out that return on the slice backhand. 2 great attacking points, 1 great defensive point, and now 3 set points.
Oh, and brings it up with an ace. First ace for the match. Stosur's taken the opening set 6 games to 3 in 41 minutes. So there it was. First ace coming at the right time. And the first set going the way of the Australian. 6 games to 3.
I think the Stosur camp would be very happy with the start to this match. Jovanovski fighting well, but from 3-all, Stosur's class shining through. A couple of fantastic backhand winners up the line, putting an exclamation mark on that hold for the first set. But positive intentions throughout the entire start to this match from both players, but Stosur really lifting her game, getting out of trouble at 3-all before closing the first set out 6-3. Both girls would see this as a great opportunity. Stosur with 5 singles titles to her name.
Yeah, but none here in Australia.
No, and we'll have to go to the stats, Pete, but I think the last time she made a semi-final here in Australia would be quite a time ago as well. Obviously, last year losing her first round in Brisbane and in Sydney. Change of plans this year, heading to the Hopman Cup in Perth, despite 3 losses, getting 3 good matches under her belt against 3 quality opponents. Getting through some tough matches here in Hobart.
Yeah, there certainly were. A couple of 3-setters, Radwanska and Bouchard at the Hopman Cup, and straight sets to Flavia Pennetta. Didn't win the match, but the way she played, though, and so much confidence that she can take from it, even though they were losses. Bringing that here, and now a set up. On the line. Jovanovski has a look, but just brushing the outside of the line.
As we see on replay, slight nervous moment there from Sam. She did not mean to hit that anywhere near the line, but she'll take the forehand winner and love 15.
I like this confident play, though. Been a long time since she's played down here in Hobart. Just missing. Because what it does now is it forces Jovanovski to have to lift the level of her game. Really just go for a little bit more, try and throw Stosur out of her rhythm. And that's dropped in the crowd.
Yeah, the catching here today in the crowd, Pete's been quite disappointing. I was on court after the Zakopova match, and unfortunately we had 3 drops. And the ball's going to the crowd, but they'll all be pleased with Stosur leading here.
Good fighting from Jovanovski, really hanging in.
Heard Sam from through our effects mic there just saying make that. Just disappointed to miss that backhand on a big point. Game point here to Jovanovski to open up a lead in the second set, serving first.
That's wide. It's the pressure that Stosur's applying at the moment on that second serve. Puts a little bit of extra pressure on Jovanovski to make the first ball.
And what the quality end to the first set from Stosur, what that does is put the pressure back on Jovanovski to feel she has to do a little bit more off each of the ground strokes. Drawing an error there on the forehand. Often it's that pressure that does lift a player's unforced error count.
And this is where Jovanovski can really work back into the match. Just needs to keep that consistency, keep those balls back into play. And Jovanovski holds. Opening game of this second set. Just playing tough at the moment, Jovanovski.
Yeah, good hold there from Jovanovski. good start to this second set. Stosur in that game, but we'll see Jovanovski having the advantage of serving first in this second set, unlike the first.
Now, you put out the question before as to semi-finals and finals for Sam Stosur in Australia. 2 finals, both back in 2005. The event on the Gold Coast.
And the other in Sydney, I think.
Correct.
She lost an All-Australian final there.
To Alicia Mollick, 7-5 in the third set. Lost to Patty Schneider in the Gold Coast final. And now the Brisbane International. And semi-finalist of that Gold Coast event in 2004. And they're looking to get into another semi-final here.
04, the last time she played in Hobart. So
yep,
9 years ago.
I'm talking about the serving from Stosur. Serving at 60%, winning 65% of those points. 61 on the second serve. And Jovanovski amazingly has a better first serve percentage. 65% into play. The main stat, 35% second serves. She's winning. Second ace for the match. First ace was on set point in the previous set. And again, confident serving from Stosur. The level again in his second set. Now we'll look at it on the replay. Very nice out wide. It's going to do that a bit in this match. And yesterday it was slider out wide in the juice court.
Good return there from Stosur. Jovanovski's serve just getting the back of the line. Still hit that aggressive return into the Jovanovski forehand draw error.
Again, just that attacking mindset from Stosur. That's just missing. Good defensively again from Jovanovski. And Jovanovski holds. We're on serve in this second set. Jovanovski 2-1.
Jovanovski leads 2-1.
Good hold there from Jovanovski, and for the first time in this match has called her coach onto court, leading 2-1 here in the second set.
Well, it's her father, Zoran Jovanovski.
They travel to all of the WTA events together. Must have a very good relationship. I can't imagine it's always difficult being on the road with your dad, like 52 weeks of the year. But obviously Jovanovski put together a great year on the WTA Tour last year, currently sitting at 34 in the world. Someone of her age, a great achievement.
Yeah, well, bettering her ranking. She finished last year at 36. So already had good improvements so far this season. And we want to replicate her fourth round appearance at the Australian Open next week.
Yeah, points to defend there. I believe the fourth round is around 180 points, so quite a fair whack, and the good signs here from Jovanovski going to toe-to-toe with the #1 seed.
Yeah, lost first round in Shenzhen last week, Jovanovski, to a qualifier in straight sets. It'll be difficult finding a rhythm first match of the season, but certainly some good results here. Stosur serving 1-2.
Good change of direction there from Stosur. Jovanovski expecting the off forehand to the open court, but went back in behind for the winner.
Net.
Good serving again. Good depth, power. Jovanovski full stretch.
Stosur looks to have great rhythm on serve at the moment. Really from the end of that first set. Love game to open the second set.
Yeah, but be really pleased to have a couple of easy service games. Gives an opportunity to have a free swing at the Jovanovski serve. Good return. It's going to pick up a couple high on the backhand side. I like that Stosur's a bit more animated on court. Have a sense of how she's feeling through a match.
Yeah, heard her lambast herself there. Come on, Sam. Straight up to that point. Obviously means a lot. She knows how much the fans get behind her here in Australia, and
great topspin from Jovanovski. Always dipping late on Stosur up the middle of the court. Surprised Sam a little bit.
yeah, great depth. Sam was expecting the third ball in that rally to go long, but perfect depth from Jovanovski. Caught Stosur off guard.
Good follow-up, 1-2 play. Gets into position early. Really hammers that off forehand as it's picked up. Just moves in a couple of steps. There's time to get into position. Game point to get this to 2-all. And again, tested a little bit on serve there, Stosur, but 2 games all, getting through.
2 games all.
And see it again. Carbon copy of the previous point. Good crowd in the Domain Tennis Centre, the corporate boxes, and see just back of your screen, and been full all week. I always know there's plenty of people coming through the turnstiles. The top tier of the grandstands filling up on both sides of the court. A wonderful facility here in Tasmania.
And just great for the Tasmanian locals to have an Aussie to get behind in the business end of this tournament. Interesting to see how Jovanovski reacts there. Put a lot into that game at 1-2, and with Stosur getting out of trouble, whether she starts to be a little bit deflated, maybe go for a little bit too much.
And again. So this is the pressure just wearing down Jovanovski. We've seen the first set and the start of this second set, Jovanovski clearing the baseline, cleaning the baseline. That ball just slightly short. The pressure that's being applied by Stosur right here.
I don't think Stosur's going to take her foot off the pedal here. I think she'll look to be aggressive on this second serve. Love 30.
Oh, 2 goods. Gee, that off forehand's worked well today. Racing to 3 break points. And just set up again. We've seen time and time again that ball 3/4 court, half court. Playing the off forehand beautifully. It's just too powerful for Jovanovski. So break points as we cross the hour mark of the match. And a double fault. So Stosur in control in this match. 6-3 with a break now in the second set. 3 games to 2.
Stosur wins. 3 games to 2.
That double fault from Jovanovski came about through the great power shown by Stosur on the forehand that game. 3 winners to bring up love 40, and the pressure eventually told. And the Australians looking really good here on the centre court of the Domain Tennis Centre. A few of the locals taking a quick opportunity to get a refreshment or possibly some lunch.
Yeah, great facilities here in Hobart. We had Peter Newlands from the ABC on yesterday. He's talking about the changes in this event over the years, from not having the full grandstand set up and the bench seats. It certainly transformed this tennis centre. And not only is it hosting the Hobart International this year, but Australia is playing a Fed Cup tie against Russia at this venue in February. There's still plenty of tickets available for that if you want to find out a bit more.
I think a very
tennis.com.au.
good year to get behind the Australian Fed Cup team. I think depending on results of the Australian Open, I think they'll, obviously with Stosur leading the charge in singles and Barty and Delacqua in doubles.
Yep.
Quite a formidable lineup. Won't matter who they face from Russia. The Aussies will be right in that tie.
Yeah, Russia got quality players. We hope they all make the trip down. Stosur with a break. 3-2 second set.
15 love.
Chatting to Sam last night, Pete, she's really loved her time getting out, checking out a few restaurants here in Salamanca.
Just drifting wide. Yeah, well, it's quite a relaxed tournament. A relaxed feel in Hobart. The players enjoy being able to get out and about, and everyone here is very friendly and giving lots of support to all the players.
Sam very much looking forward to that Fed Cup tie. Fed Cup a little bit different to the Davis Cup. Only 8 teams in the World Group. So if we can get through Russia here in Hobart, that would be through to the World Group semi-final, which would be fantastic for all the girls involved.
This is pressure building up from Stosur. Jovanovski's had to cover a lot of ground in this second set. They move side to side. Just force on the defensive time and time again. First serve percentage in this set, 85% for Stosur, winning 83% of those points. Only missed 2 serves. Oh, wonderful again from Stosur. Playing with so much confidence right now.
14-15.
Beautiful up the line. Couple of game points to go to 4-2. Yeah, great serving. She has been superb in this second set. 4-2 now in the second set after taking the first 6 games to 3. 1 hour and 4 minutes on court.
High quality game there from Sam Stosur. As you mentioned, Pete, first serve percentage hovering up around the 85%, which is outstanding. Player often, if you offered them 60% before the match, would normally take that stat, and continues to play very confidently here.
I'm just rattled now, Jovanovski. He's just trying to find a way through. Stosur's been so solid today. Good variation from Stosur that time, throwing in the slice. A different look to Jovanovski.
A little bit lucky early in that point, Sam. Forehand shank dropping in, but when luck's going with you. Good first serve there from Jovanovski. Still in trouble though. 2-4, 15-30. Stosur applying all sorts of pressure.
Oh dear.
15-4.
Not a lot going right for Bojana Jovanovski. Just completely mistiming the second serve. 2 more break points for Stosur and a 5-2 lead. And got it. Little come on from Stosur. 5 games to 2. Matt, we'll let you do your thing out on courts. Stosur looking very good in this second set.
5 games to 2.
Sam Stosur 1 game away from a spot in the semi-finals here at the Hobart International for 2014. Serving for the match at 5-2. Got the advantage of serving with new tennis balls as well, which will help.
15 love.
Good work from Jovanovski. Nicely finished. Three-quarter court ball up the line. Just wide. Going close to the lines again.
13-15.
Nice block shot from Stosur. The start of that rally. Just using the breeze, the ball skidded off the court. Two goods.
Sergio.
That's wonderful from Stosur. Forehand's been working well. Serving exceptionally well, particularly in this second set. That's a great finish. 1 hour and 11 minutes on court. Stosur has match points. Well, that was a statement. 3 down and 2 to go. Stosur through to the semi-finals here at the Hobart International. 6-3, 6-2. 1 hour and 12 minutes on court. That was a super performance from the top seeds. Wonderful support from this crowd, this big crowd, the Domain Tennis Centre. That means that Stosur now will play Klara Zakopalova, the 7th seed in the semi-final. As Bojana Jovanovski leaves the court. Fought hard, but just Stosur was too strong, just too good. So we'll get a chance to catch up with Sam in just a few moments. Our next match, Monica Niculescu and Estrella Cabeza Candela of Spain, as we move into the bottom half of the singles draw. Sam just signing a few more autographs. Be super happy with her performance. Good all round the courts. Excellent serving. And she's downstairs with Mass.
Well done on a fantastic win today. 6-3, 6-2, emphatic style, and really looked very comfortable out here on centre court.
Yeah, it was nice not to play for 2.5 hours today and not get so burnt. So I knew that I had to do it a little bit quicker today. But no, I'm really pleased with the way that I played, and thanks to all you guys for coming out and watching again.
We love having you here in Hobart. Your first time here since 2004, but you'll also be back for the Fed Cup in only a few weeks against Russia. Be great to see some of these fans out in force again to support the Aussies.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully you're enjoying this week, but yeah, definitely come back out in a few weeks' time when we take on Russia. They're always a tough team, so we'll take all the support we can get. So it'll be great fun, I'm sure.
Now, tomorrow's semi-final, you'll take on Czech 7-seed Klara Zakopalova. She's having a great week, but you do hold a 3-1 win-loss record over Klara. What do you make up of that match in tomorrow's semi-final?
Well, I mean, it's a semi, so you've got to expect it to be, pretty tough. She's obviously playing quite well to get it to the semis, so I'll have to be on my game. Hopefully I can have an easy afternoon today and rest up and come out here playing, hopefully as best as I can.
Now, it is easy to relax on such a beautiful day in a beautiful city like Hobart. What will you and your team get up to this afternoon, and what are some of the things you've been enjoying whilst you've been here in Hobart?
Been enjoying lots of good food, so we've gone to lots of good restaurants and been eating very well. I don't know, this afternoon might go for a bit of a walk around the city again, a bit of physio, and then I'm sure another good dinner.
Well, you deserve one. A great win today. Now, we do have a quick competition here on court.
So there is Sam Stosur on court, very happy to get through without a tiebreaker to decide the third set. 6-3, 6-2 the score, 1 hour and 12 minutes on court. So Stosur to play Klara Zakopalova in our first of our semi-finals tomorrow. Coming up, Niculescu and Cabeza Candela. That match next here at the Domain Tennis Centre.